Okay, this is, I'm just playing around because this is so freaking cool. It's hard to see, I'm going to be moving it, but watch these things, like the A appear. I'm talking on the phone. And then as I move it, the two things, see the eye, how it's changing? All right, now, but everything's lining up. Now watch. I'll come back out and I'll pull it over. I'll go closer and look inside the eye. There's a face. Now as I come around, you can see the writing going around the circle inside the eye. I'll pull out a little bit. Now the A is still there. Okay, now you see that? That's a crown symbol. And this stone, look right above the eye hole, just right above it to the right. You'll see a circle with like a sun symbol. See that? Now, what we got there is a sun symbol behind there. So when it's lined up, and watch that line come off the A now. See that? See how that's, now watch. See the sun symbol in the eye? Okay, we're following it. We're going to go back. I'm going to follow it in. Now keep watching. The A is there. The eye, it's a sun symbol just like what's above. The whole eye becomes the lunar eye. Now look, if you see it's light and dark. Now I can even move it over, and up there where the A is, I'll cut part of it out and see how that kind of looks like what's below. I mean, in the eye, it's kind of shaped like that. Well, that was another thing that I spotted up on top that never seen before. It has to do with the I bear. It's I bear something else. I have to go through the thing, but it's a riddle. Now I'll move it back in again and just kind of see if I can get in close here. Look inside there. Look inside that eye. Now, and the shape of the eyes is probably going to matter a whole lot too. But the cool part is, you see that dot in the eye right now? On the top, on the right side, there's a circle in that eye. Okay. Now there should be. Move it in. Go in here. And we'll look. And I'll back out again. And I'm using that. It's like a letter. And just watch how it changes. This is probably really blurry. Let me back it up. And just kind of watch. Everything's got writing on it. I'll line it up and we'll see what happens, because this is a key, and you can see some symbols appearing on the stone as we move. As I turn it. This is ancient shit. And this is what I'm talking about. This kind of crap. You know, now on the left top side of the rock, there's a round spot. Now I'll move it over and connect with that. And you can see how it connects. And then there's like, what we're doing is we're watching for faces. So I'm going to zoom in on that. And, okay. See that spot right inside there underneath that darkness? Now we'll back out. And if you look, we'll go up here like this and we'll eyeball it. It's awesome. See the skull? It's awesome. It's a eye. It's a skull. Here's the other eye on this side. It's got one eye. Okay, now we're looking. And notice the shape of this part, top of the eye as well. Now if we look at it and just come around, and I'll adjust it and bring that around. And just kind of look. Now the A. Now if I bring this over and plug it in with that Alpha Omega, I am the beginning and the end. Watch, here's the A. And it's also it's a triangle that I'm moving. You'll see where the line is. As I move it over, it will line up. Okay, now look inside that hole. Now I'm going to go in real slow. See the face on the left side, and you can see like a spot in the middle. That's, now I'll go up. Everything is going to tell you where to go. You just kind of move it. This is part of that sacred geometry shit I do without doing the stones. But you can see how that hole right above it, that's the top of the mouth. It's a lip, and on each side it's got like a little eye. It's like a toad with little nostrils. Now that's a key thing we're looking for. Now in the hole, that's a key thing. In that hole, look above that darkness, you can see two little eyes. Let me adjust this. Let me adjust this so it lines up.
I don't know how long the video was.
Okay. Now, see, that should be just about perfect right there. Now I'll come in again. And what I'm talking about is this right here. There's an eye on each side. You can see the one on the right looks like a sun symbol. But it kind of makes it like a chevron at the top. It's not a complete circle. But you can see how the geometry up above lines up. And see that tree right up there? It's like a rat or some type of animal. See, it's got a tail, that tree right there in the light. Now, look inside the hole. It's a creature with a tail. And up above, that's an animal with a hole. And then behind that, up on the hill on the side, you can see another tree with a white. It's a half a tree circle with a light spot in the middle. Okay, we line this geometry up. See how I can move it around. And let's see here, because I see that now as we're inside there, you can see that face, and as I bring it back, I want you to notice something. Notice the two eyes on the stone, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left is solid, but it looks like that symbol right up on top. And it's smiling. Now this time he's smiling. And the bottom part is a smile. Now we come over. And what we're doing, there's a crown right there. See that? Right inside that right eye. It's upside down right now, but that is a crown. Definite crown, but you see the symbol now that's appearing right there in the middle. It's in the shadow. That appears as well. So what we're kind of doing is when we do this, we're gonna back it out a little bit. We're looking for shit to line up. Now at the top of the rock, you can see where I'm moving it back and forth in the paper with the mountain, and how the diamond, the lunar eye opens. All right, now watch that. Right up there at the top of the page where my screen is, you'll see lunar eye. We're gonna come back a little bit. And now the rock, if you look at the rock, the face has changed. That where the left eye is like, it's somebody's crying, and it's a mouth, but up above it to the left here, it is this, whoever it is pouting. Okay, because he can't. All right, now we're going to move the geometry. Kind of work it up. And you'll notice as we move and we view everything, that now turns into a smile. And the smile resembles the mouth at the bottom of this rock. But, once again, look, the animal figure up on the hill. And to the left, all this geometry has to line up. And see right there at the top again, now you got in this eye, you've got a crown symbol in there. And on top of the hole, you'll see a crown right up there. Okay, watch right there. Now look inside the hole. Now we'll move. Now look up at the top left, where the rock is and where it's got the background, where my screen is. Now as I move this, that's going to complete almost like a circle onto the rock and in the background back there as well. You've got half and half. And in my eye, what do we have? right there, half and half. You got like a crown symbol with a lunar eye, just as we do above. Now I'll come over to like a full eye. But watch right up above now where that animal is, and it's a light. You'll see another symbol. It looks kind of like a top of a church or something. But it's actually like wings, because the stone itself has the same shape going the opposite way. Watch, I'll bring it back together in there. It lines up, and then we come back. And now I'll come up, and we're going to see, back it up, because this is, we're working on an eye. And we're going to line it up, see if we can figure out what, okay, now, look right there inside that eye again. See them two little circles back in there above that dark spot in the eye? Plus on the horizon, we got the sky, the earth, then there's white, and then there's green, the tree. Well, them two little dots there in that mouth is the same mouth that's going around this rock. Now I'll adjust it just a little bit and see if I can get it just a little more perfect, because this is, you know, when you work this stuff, and I'm just showing you this is my key. All right, my key, and